Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. So glad you guys are here to hang out with me today. Today I'm making these little guys. They're coin envelopes, pouch pockets I call them. And you can use them so many different ways. You can put stuff in them and stick them in your journal. But you can also hinge them on, you can make them out into a paper clip, it's just a wide variety of things you can use these little bitty pockets for. Yeah. So I've already got some made up and I thought, well, I'm building my stash. So I'm going to show you guys how I do this. And if you want them to be all the same size, like I wanted these to be all the same size, you have to use the same measurements for each one, right? So I'm going to show you what I did to get these all the same size. And this will be the last of my Stash Buster series, unless you guys come up with a really good idea for stash building. Golly Bob. Okay, so this is just, my background paper that I use. It's lightweight cardstock. And we're going to need to cut 5 1/4 wide, 4 1/4 high. And that gets you this little coin envelope. And I have kept it all neutral so that it can be just decorated, and you can put lace on that and all kinds of stuff. Just saying, I do. And then, well, I'll get into it and then I'll show you. Let's get our cutting done and then we'll move along. They're really simple and easy to make. They're fun to make because, they're so easy. So let's do 5 1/4 on our cutting here. So this is going to be our, this is going to be our wide. Save our scraps because those are valuable. The big ones are. I don't keep all the little bitty stuff. And then 4 1/4 on our height. Right, like so. Okay. Now, that's that. Then you just got a piece of paper, and honestly, it's just about 1/4 of the page, right? Okay, so bring out my, oops, I forgot it again. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Now I've got it. I'm going to get me another one just so I have one exactly like this for back here and up yonder where I craft. Okay, so on our scoring, we're going to do 1/4 this way on the long side because this is our bottom. Okay, and hold our paper still so it doesn't wiggle around on us. And then on the other side, I'm just turning it around. There's no reason to count all that and try to, Then I'm going to do 1 inch. Is it 1 inch? Yeah, I'm looking at my notes. So yeah, 1 inch on the top. Okay, so now we've got, this is going to be our top flap. This is going to be a bottom flap that closes it up. And on these sides, we're going to do 1, get down there, 1 1/2 there, and then turn it around, and we're going to do 1 1/2 here. Now, if you miss score, you can always go and, squish it out. But, yeah. Just saying, that can happen. Okay, so now we've got our piece ready to start putting together, right? We will fold things, and we will cut things, and we will get it done. Yeah, I think I'm going to get me another one of these. I mean, it's needed. I keep forgetting to bring it back here because, well, yeah, I don't know. I craft up yonder, and then I come back here to do my filming part of it, right? and I do a lot of other work back here, but yeah, I'm just going to get one for back here because I don't like those plasticky things. Sheesh. I know, sometimes we can get a little finicky with our tools. Okay, so now we've got all our score lines folded and pressed down, okay? Next, we're going to take our handy dandy scissors, and we're going to take, can you see that? Let me see. I'm going to fold this backwards so you can see what I'm doing, and give it a little bit of ink right there. Hopefully that'll make a line. See there? Can you see that now? So I'm going to cut this score line completely off. And if you go down a little bit too far on your this part, that's fine because I'm going to take more of that off anyway. So, and then I'm going to cut down this score line, cut it off, just taking it right out of there. I do like making these little pouch pocket coin envelopes, whatever you want to call them. Right? They're just simple, and if you have a whole bunch of them made up, it's just, you know, it's just easy to pull one out and decorate it and just, you know, have fun with it. So I'm going to take that little, I fold this in, see what I did, and then I'm going to take that little corner off, fold this one in, and you can take, if you're a little unsteady with this, just go from the score line out and take that little corner off, okay? Then that gives us what we're going to keep is this part, and what we're going to take off is this part, right? Just keeping it simple and easy. And you want to take the whole score line out on both sides. So there you go. Let me get all my little pieces off of the workspace here, and we'll get moving. Now we've got something that looks like this. So we could just fold it together and put it together like so. That would be fine. But what I want to do is, I'll show you on this one. I like to take a slanted edge off both sides at the top because it's easier to get stuff in and out there. And also I like to go back down here and check and see if this is going to fold up. Sometimes you've got something that's a little bit longer. This one's fine, but you know, you want it to be to where this folds up easily on the bottom. That makes sense. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go down about 1/2 inch-ish and take a wedge out of that on both sides. So I'm just eyeballing 1/2 inch-ish. Doesn't have to be precise on this part. Okay, now get rid of those. And then you have your place for it, and you can't hardly see it now because, you know, I'll show you. Once you ink it up, you can really see it very well. How it just gives you that little bit of room to put things in and out, right? So, yep. I'm going to do a little bit of inking in front of you, sorry, but I don't want to put it together without doing some of this can be done after the fact, and some of it won't show, and I just never do take the time to figure out, oh, I should do this side and not that side, and it just doesn't matter to me. Inking just takes a second anyways, unless you got a whole gob of them to do. Then that takes a little bit more than a second. So there you go. So, okay, let's make sure I've got this part done, because that will show for sure. Okay, got that. And I will round these corners, but I don't have to, I mean, you know how to round corners, right? You just get your corner rounder and chomp it. There you go, see? Okay, so we're going to just take our glue and put this together. If you get a bunch of these cut out, and I just did them as cut them out, score them, and do my inking, and then just start putting them together. It's super fast and easy. So what I do when I'm putting these together is I want this to be down really good. So I do this side with glue, right? And then I do this side with glue. That way I've got both my edges with glue, and that holds pretty good that way. Okay? All right. And you kind of have to open it up a little bit just to make sure you didn't squidge any glue in there. That's okay. All right, then the bottom, we just take some glue, make a line there, get some good coverage here, and then fold that over, right? Okay, and I like to use the brayer because it squashes things down really good. Gives even pressure to putting things together. So there you go. Little pocket, super simple and easy. I'll put the measurements that I used. So if you want to use the same measurements and make them this size is about 2 1/4 by 3. Works out the same thing every time if you use the same measurement. Like I said, it's you know, that kind of simple. Okay, so I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to decorate it for my dollhouse. I've got a couple of different things that I'm planning on doing. So I may do 2 of them, but I'm just going to do one on camera because, you know. Okay, so I've got some little cutouts that I've got over here. I've been working on the little girl and little boy's room, you know. So I've got little bitty teeny weeny little cutouts. You believe it? That's a Lego. Anyways, yeah, it is. Okay, so also I thought I would take some of this and make me a little pocket for down here. Because why not, you know? Okay, I want it to be, where's my ruler? I want it to be about, let's see, about an inch. 1.5 inches would be too much. About an inch. So let me trim this to be about an inch, and then we'll get along with ourselves. I like to use my scraps in very creative ways because, yeah, I don't want them to be laying around my desk all day and not doing nothing. You have to put them to work, right? Okay, now I'm going to just sit that down there. Okay. About an inch, and it's just going to be a flat pocket. So I'm going to put it here. And where's my pencil? And I'm going to take and mark it here, which is probably that 2 1/4, but you know, why measure when you know. Anyways, this will fit. If I get it straight on my cutting doohickey. Okay, now, there. Save that one for another one. Okay. Lots of ways to use up your scraps, right? I like to use them up. I don't like to have them hanging around. They just get in the way. Okay. So, since I'm leaving myself the option to put some sort of trim there, I'm not going to put a thumb notch in that. So, I'm just going to put it flat down-ish. Yep. I've got this burlap ribbon if I put it for the boy one, and I've got the, you know, lace for the girl one. So you just use it as, you know, as you do. Okay, get glue on my mat. I just got this one, don't muck it up. Okay, now, all right. Get that squashed down real good. Okay, now I think I'm actually going to do this for the boy one because, yep, I am. Maybe that's in the little girl's room, but they share toys. They're just friendly that way. Maybe the train could go on. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Okay, now I've got, now hers I'll do separate, so, you know, that's different. Okay. Oh, his little suitcase. That might go somewhere. Basketball. That's in both their rooms. There's another little doll. Those are darn cute. This little rocket ship's trying to take off on me. Okay, I've got my saddle. And the horse maybe for the next one. This is her toys for sure. Let's see, this is his little teddy bear. And let's see, oh, that's his cowboy boots and hat. I'll save those for another thing. And the cowboy hat and a lariat. So, okay, this one I'm going to do with just these ones. I'm going to put the train over here, the teddy bear there, and maybe the rocket ship up here, okay? All right, that's cool. Now, these will be saved for another, and I'm not going to get rid of my Legos. They're cute, right? Boy, I had to recalibrate my Cricut. Oh my gosh, that gets on your nerves sometimes. I had it down to doing everything just perfect like this, and the Design Space, you know, Cricut people, they did an upgrade to their software for Design Space. Every time they do that, sorry, I'm having to pick all these little things up. Every time they do that, it creates havoc with print and cut. You have to recalibrate and recalibrate and recalibrate and recalibrate and recalibrate. Oh my word. It was, I don't even want to tell you. It was awful. I'm telling you, but it was really awful. To get it to where it will cut out again like I require it to cut really good, right? It was cutting off part of the image and cutting into the white on the paper, and it just was a mess. I'm like, are you kidding me? And even though I would get it lined up with the lines that they said, you know, they had on their calibration chart that it was supposed to be just right, done that way, it wouldn't, and it was so frustrating. So I had to go back several lines up and just keep calibrating until I got it to where it would do this again. Dadgummit. Just sharing my, you know, crafting journey with you. I do love my Cricut, but oh my word, when they update their software, they need to do better so that it doesn't mess up our, I mean, that took me all morning one morning just to get that done. That's a waste of time for my little bitty small business. So, and things I couldn't do for getting ready for videos. So, I'm complaining about it. Sorry. I don't want to get his ears glued down to the thing. Let's see. Yep. That glue dries really fast, so I can make sure I've got it to where it doesn't glue that down. Okay. Now I'm going to put the blocks on there. Like I said, they share toys. They're good. They're good brothers and sisters, right? I just thought this would go good on this, so that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So there. Alrighty. Okay. Is that adorable or what, huh? Now you've got room in there. You can stick something, you know, in here. A little bitty journal card or something. Or a little toy, a little image toy, a little flat toy. And you've got plenty of room to do whatever. And it's got this pocket area here where you can put stuff in there. There you go. Adorable, right? I think it is. Okay, well, okay, I have to tell you about the draw because I'm trying to remind myself to do that in every video. We are getting closer to our 700 mark. I'm giving away free journal kits, 4 of them. When I get one at each milestone, when I get to 700, 800, 900, and 1,000, I'm going to be giving away a free journal kit. So stop fiddling around and tell people stuff. Okay, so all you have to do to be entered into the drawing is make a comment. You can say hi, leave an emoji, whatever is in your comfort zone. If you want a free journal kit, you want to be in the drawing, leave a comment. That gives me your name or whatever your handle is on YouTube, and then I can enter you in the drawing to get a free journal kit. Anything that's in my Etsy shop is fair game. So you pick, and I'll send you the files from me, because Etsy doesn't like you to, do things like that. So, yep, there you go. These things are, I think these are freebies. They might not all be freebies. Some of them are freebies. There's freebies on my website, so you can go there and check those things out. JulieWorthington.com, and just go to the freebies tab and take what you want. It's digital downloads. So if you need extra help, I put directions on how to get them down in the description box. And if you need more help than that, just contact me and I will do what I can to help out. Okay, so freebies. My Etsy shop is still full of all kinds of wonderful journal kits. So you can go there and look at those. Leave a comment. Like I said, this is the last of my stash building, unless you guys come up with a really good idea. This is the last of my series, because that's the main things that I put in a journal, okay? I put the hinged pages a lot. I put these a lot. I put the expandable pocket wallets in. And what was the other thing I did? Oh, the photo flip. I put those in a lot. So those are good to have in your stash so that you can just pull them out and decorate them. Decorate them really cute. And then, fill up your journal, because you've already got the work of it done. Just do the fun of it. This, to me, all of it's fun, but this is the cutesy fun, right? The creative part where you just make your own, picture or whatever. Okay. So you guys have fun, make you some of these little things, and like I said, I'll put the measurements in the description box, so that you'll have, if you want to make them this size, 2 1/4 by 3. Yeah. So it was fun. This was fun, and now I've got a bunch of stuff in my stash to work with, and I'll be pulling some out in these journals that I'm going to be making. Yes, sir. Okay. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.